Hello you guys. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel for the first time if you have never seen my cute little face. So today we are actually going to do a product review / wear test, all of that jazz, and this is going to be of the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and this one actually came out yesterday. So I guess technically I'm a little late to the game, but it's okay. So if you want to see me review this, see my thoughts, see the wear test, all of that, then definitely just stay. I went to Sephora today, which is my favorite place, so I got a couple of goodies here. So I'll show you quickly what I got before we actually get into the demo. So I got obviously the foundation. The color I got is 12 Neutral. Then I got the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. Everyone rants and raves about this, so this better be worth the hype. I also got a cream shadow from Charlotte Tilbury in the color Pillow Talk, which I actually have it on today, but I literally just have like a light little something on. And then I also got, okay, not Charlotte Tilbury, but I got the Rare Beauty Medium Deep Soft Radiant Setting Powder. And then I also got, oh, just kidding, one more thing from Charlotte Tilbury. I got the liquid concealer, the Magic Away. So it looks like this. And then I got a lip mask from Belief. This is the Aqua Bomb Overnight Lip Mask. And then I also got this, like, if you spend over like 35 bucks, you just get like this cute little sample package, whatever. But my lips have been so dry, so I'm really excited to try this lip mask. The color that I got in the concealer is going to be number 10 Tan. Alright, so first thing I'm going to start off with is just priming my face. I'm actually going to use an oldie but goodie product. This is the Lancome Le Base. So I am going to be applying, I'm going to be doing two different types of application. I'm going to use a brush on one half of my face, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender on the other half. And then we can kind of see how this applies. The first thing I am going to do is color correct a little bit. I normally, I'm really like iffy. Sometimes I color correct when I'm trying a new foundation, and then sometimes I don't, because I don't want to like mess with the foundation in any way. But I decided I actually would rather do this like I do my regular routine. So first pump is super weak. It's just like this little bit, but let's just start with that and see where we can go. All right, I want more coverage on this side, so I'm going to use my brush. So let's just start. Okay, well that clearly looks like a really good match because you can't even see it. All right. Ooh, this match though. Y'all, Charlotte Tilbury with the matches really coming through. And then I'm going to really just stipple it over so I can kind of see coverage-wise what this looks like. It's actually got pretty decent coverage. I'm surprised. And with this, I am pretty much like stippling this into the skin as opposed to like dragging it or buffing it or anything. I just am literally just kind of buffing it into the skin. And I want to go for a perfected look without looking like too cakey or anything. Okay. I really like the color of this. I'm going to take a little more and just kind of stack that on. I'll just kind of add a little bit more on like the darker spots, and I'm going to let that dry. Okay, so let's go in with the sponge now. I'm going to use my e.l.f. sponge. This is my favorite sponge. Only thing is that I got this one a while ago. Absolutely love the texture. Then I repurchased it, and it has a different texture. So this is more of the original one with that like spongier texture. It's hard to explain, but you want the spongier texture, not the one that feels like plasticky. So, all right, I'm going to take that, and let's start. Now, normally I don't put foundation like under my eyes. But because I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury concealer I got, and it's a little bit brighter, I think I kind of need a little bit of that color. I think I need a little bit of that darker color of that foundation so it doesn't so it doesn't show up like too bright, you know. Okay, so far, first thoughts, definitely a little bit dewier with the sponge. A little bit, honestly, to get really that skin-like finish, the sponge is really, really good. It actually has a decent amount of coverage with the brush too, I'm surprised. And it blends out really nicely. Now, coverage-wise, a little bit tough because I don't really have a lot of stuff to cover, but yeah, the coverage is definitely giving your skin but better. Wow. Yeah, it really looks very natural though. I really like this color. And yeah, it definitely is just like evening things out, but it doesn't look like I have on a whole lot of makeup. Okay. Okay, so this is what the face is looking like. I'm obsessed so far. I think it looks amazing and flawless. So I'm going to keep this face on for a couple of hours, and then I will check back in with you guys in a little bit, and we will see how it's going. Okay, y'all, so it is about 6:27, so roughly 6:30 p.m. So I have had, I don't even know if I showed you the clock the first time. Maybe not. But anyway, so I've had the makeup on for about 3.5 hours now, and this is what it looks like. I honestly don't think it has moved at all. I also did not set the rest of my face with powder, but I feel like it has set really well. Plus, I use the setting spray over it, so I really think that helped to lock it in. So let me give you my final thoughts on everything. So who this foundation is for. So this is going to be for the person that maybe is new to makeup, that doesn't like the overly cakey, full face, okay? So this foundation retails for about $44, and it boasts that it is a buildable medium coverage. It is a hydrating foundation, and it is supposed to give you a beautiful, healthy looking glow. So I do definitely think it is all of that. So basically it is supposed to give your skin a look that is hydrated, plumper, smoother, and brighter. It has about a medium coverage. It has been formulated with skincare as well to combine the glow with buildable coverage and long-term skin benefits. It's supposed to increase radiance by 285%, which is such a random number, but okay. It also is going to have you hydrated up to 166%. It will give you skin that looks beautifully plumper and smoother by up to 181%. The skin tone is supposed to appear more even by up to 210%, and over 90% agree that beautiful skin foundation improves the appearance of skin with each wear. So it is going to be that perfect blend of skincare meets makeup, so it is going to overall be better for your skin, which who doesn't love that? Also, I would say this is definitely a buildable coverage. I put on a very thin layer, but I feel like it really just evened out my skin tone, and it did cover pretty well. Like, this is the side where I have like that hyperpigmentation, and I do feel like that covered that really well. I also went over with a little bit of the concealer and bronzer, but for the most part I feel like it did give you some coverage. I do think, yeah, it is a true medium coverage. I do think you could probably build it up to like a light full coverage, if that makes sense, because like I said, it's not gonna like paste over your skin, but it is definitely going to perfect your skin and have it looking flawless. I do think even though it is a radiant glow, I don't think this is necessarily anywhere near as glowy as my Hollywood Flawless filter. It gives you more of a breathable skin type and kind of skin texture. I would say it's probably good for all skin types, honestly. If you are excessively oily, maybe go in with even more of a mattifying primer. I just used a smoothing primer, and I feel like that worked perfectly with it. It looks very blurring, and then when I went downstairs, my man said that I look really beautiful and my makeup looks nice and natural. So if you are a natural girl, or you want more of a natural coverage just all around foundation, I would definitely go with this one, because I do think it's a little bit pricey, but I do think overall the long-term skin benefits, I don't know how much that's actually a thing. Like, I know that usually some makeup products have a skincare built into it. I don't know how well that actually works, but for the overall look, I think it is beautiful, it is flawless, and it's definitely something that you could just throw on. I don't really see a difference. Maybe I get a tiny bit more coverage with a brush as opposed to the Beauty Blender, but overall, I don't think it matters. I guess if you really, really want to try to get the most coverage that you can, I would probably suggest using a brush and buff it in as opposed to a Beauty Blender, because a damp Beauty Blender is going to shear out and take away a little bit of that product. So if you want to maximize it, go ahead and do the brush, but if you just want it real quick, then definitely go in and use a beauty blender. Also, I think the concealer is amazing. I love this color. I do think this worked really well to where it's like a naturally bright. I used to do 2, 3, 4 shades lighter, and I don't know who I thought I was, but we're not doing that anymore. So this, overall, I think this is a beautiful, perfected looking face, and I say it's definitely worth it, for sure. If you want to try anything out of Charlotte Tilbury, I will say for sure this foundation will be a great introductory foundation. If you want something mostly for brightening and evening out the skin tone, I would say this is a great foundation. If you want something specifically for coverage, I would probably suggest one of her other foundations. You do want something that is a little bit more fuller coverage. That is a fuller coverage. There you go. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Any other product descriptions that I can think of, I will put in the description box down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe button on your way out. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.